Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft 1.14.2. I still think it's point 2, right? Yeah, point 2. Straight up vanilla. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. Got my sweet little shovel in my hand. Look at that little shovel. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Pistons and redstone. Pistons and redstone. Good news is it's going to work. I've got this worked out. I've got where I'm going to put the chests and just kind of lined it up to see how many chests I can have up here. I can have quite a few, as a matter of fact, all the way around the room with the doors that open and close on here, which is great because motion, I love a little bit of motion. And again, my redstone, not very good, but we can manage this. There is actually enough room behind here to be able to wire this in and have these behind the posts. I thought I was going to have to do a secondary post out here and then have the chest inside here, but I don't have to do that. I did put all this block in here for no reason. But we'll use some of it, of course. We'll be using it in other parts of the build here and there, so it's not like we've wasted materials. We'll be using them. The thing is, I got to move the chests back. So you can just imagine this is one double chest, another double chest, double chest, double chest. And I figured what we could do is crouch and put a single chest here and a single chest there. And that is a lot of space just in this one area. But you know Minecraft as well as I do, there is a ton of stuff to collect. And that's what makes it so fun, is because there's always something to collect in Minecraft. So what I'm working on is trying to figure this out on how I'm going to wire this up. I got 5 sticky pistons down here, 5 sticky pistons up there. We're going to go ahead and use, you know what, we're going to use these blocks right now. I mean, why the heck not, right? These guys are going to actually go right down here. And that's for our repeaters. And then we're going to have to come back with this right here to put the redstone on. So let's get up there and we'll see what we got going on here. At first I thought, oh my gosh, I don't have enough room because I was putting these blocks right up behind the pistons. Well, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to do that. So we're going to do this right here, and let's go ahead and do one. Can I do this by... I cannot take this block out. This is part of the outer shell, the outer wall of the building. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. How about if I go right there? Just a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Beautiful. And is it that? That's all I need. Just the 2? Okay. All right. So then we can go redstone, 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 and do redstone back behind here as well, like that. And that's going to work out just great. So that'll continue all the way down and around this back room. I didn't think I was going to have the space for it, but fortunately, I do. Now, part of me thought about running the expense of putting repeaters in between all of these instead of the redstone dust, just to have repeaters pushing on all of the pistons. I thought about doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. What do you guys think? Is it really even necessary? Can I make a lever? I think I can. I got the stuff. I got the stuff. There we go. So those should pop down and be filling this in just fine right down here. Yeah. And then we're going to put, I think what I'm going to use on these, and I think it would look really cool, is iron bars, just to give this room a different look than downstairs, and we'll decorate this whole area up differently as well. But I think iron bars in front of the chests could look really cool. I don't think iron bars attach to chests. I don't think they do. So we'll have to see what we can come up with for that. For the iron bars, I think that might be a fun thing to do, is have iron bars pushing down on that. Some bad news. Tessa noticed last episode, and I noticed after I got done recording, that this block was missing right there, that wood block. I thought maybe I had forgotten to put it in. It wasn't the case. He said he saw fire. Around about 30 minutes into the video, there was some fire going on. So I don't think... There's 2 things we can do. Number 1... the option I thought about is taking the lava out and putting redstone lamps in there and having the redstone lamps glowing. The other option I thought of is that we take the wood out of here and we turn these into stone columns that are on these corners. Wherever we need a stone column, we'll put stone columns. I've not had them burn up today yet, but then I've only been on for a short period of time. I'm a little surprised. It used to react much faster than it does right now, so... we'll see. And then again, I don't think we had the iron bars on here at the time when that did catch fire. So maybe the iron bars will stop the heat. I don't know. We're going to just let it go for the day, see what happens. If we lose that block or that block, then we know we've got we've got a problem. Indeed. These guys are far enough away. These are all far enough away. I believe you've got to be like 3 or 4 blocks away so there's no fire. I believe we're okay here. But on these corners, we may have a problem. So, but that's the beauty of Minecraft. You know, they throw a problem at you, and you come up with a solution. So it's beautiful. It's just fantastic. Now, we've got to figure out where we want this redstone to go. When we come into the room, where are we going to hit to make it open up? You're also going to see that I did the slabs here, the smooth stone slabs. I love them. They look great. Do we need to mix in a different color? Yeah, we do. We do. Or we'll do a pattern thing. Once we get a little further on with the build, get the ceiling on here and all that good stuff, we'll move into further kind of decorating this area and kind of figuring out, okay, how do we want this to be? Because remember, this area right here is going to be our zoop up to the next floor, and then zoop up to the next floor. So this is kind of the central hub of the entire facility right here. This is what gets us up and down in the main structure of this cylinder here. And I'm thinking about doing a fish tank on this first level. When we first leave this room and go up, I feel like I could do a nice fish tank all the way around here. It'd be kind of cool. Something we go out and go to the reef and find some, you know, all those really cool things they've got there that I've never experienced before. Bring them back here, create this really beautiful aquatic area kind of in the middle of this right here, and just have some fun with it and have just a really neat room where you could go and sit and contemplate what's going to be built next. Indeed, right? Indeed. All right, so our redstone needs to come from, of course, here out this way. Because we're going to want to, well, we could do it any direction we want to go, but I believe we're going to have to go out this way is what we want to do with it. And then we're going to want something out here that we push a lever or step on a pressure plate, and it sends a signal, and the whole room opens up to us. The other option we have, and it just kind of occurred to me, we could do individual switches for each of these inlets, so it's not the entire thing being fired at once. I don't know. It's pretty fun to have them all fire at once. It sounds cool, too, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Let's stick with that idea right there. So where would I put a lever? When I walk in this room right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the center right here where the track is. I like to go left. I'm right-handed, but I like to go left. I always do. When I'm searching caves and tunnels, I will always tend to go left. I don't know why. I just like to do that. Maybe what we have is some kind of a command control box. I'm just going to use just regular cobble for the meantime for this part right here. Maybe we do something like this right here. Well, if the lever's here, let's say the lever is right there. Let's make let's take this one right here. We'll just take this one. Also, real quick while I'm thinking about it, I don't believe we could put a piston on top of that and push these carts forward. I believe a piston sitting on top of this will just basically go right over the top of these carts and not push them. Well, I guess we could try it out real quick and see. But I don't think that'll work. I'm going to have to go back out in the swamp. But that's okay. I think the swamp will be kind of fun. I'm hoping that maybe underground we can get some kind of a slime chunk going. Let's see if this actually does push that. I picked up that lever, right? Yes, I did. Yeah, it doesn't. It goes right through them. So that's not going to work. And if I put it down here, it's just going to break the track. But what we will do is do these will be power rails, and what we'll do is we'll put a button on here, and we'll just be able to hit a button, and that should fire the carts off. But yeah, that's going to go over the top of those. Unless you see something different than I do, then that can be done. Let me know. But we'll put power rails. These first three will be power rails, and then we'll just hit a button, and that should be enough to boost them off and get them going. Okay, so we come up. Whoop. That's probably a little too far back. What I'm thinking about is eventually we're going to have some structure out here too that's going to kind of encase this like we do downstairs, because we're going to need some center supports in this room to make it look like, you know, it's holding it up. We have to do that, otherwise it's just not going to look that way. There is no structural integrity in the game, but I like to pretend there is. That's one of the added challenges that I enjoy. Okay, so one thing for sure, we are going to need our repeaters. These guys are so much fun. How did I do this up here? Did I go... let's get some dirt. Just got home from work. It's my Thursday. Sorry I missed the Wednesday episode, but Brian and I were celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary. 20 years together. 21, to be quite honest, 21. But married 20 years. So, yeah, we just took a little time out and did some lunch. And then we went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of home repair stuff, which brings me to my next thing, is that next week I may be short. I will be short episodes. Not maybe. I will be. Because my brother is coming to help do... We're paying him, but to put in the remodel of the bathroom. So I'll probably be missing some episodes. I will be missing episodes. I think I need to go all the way down here with this, right? I guess I could move this forward a little bit. Right? I could do that. Let's go here. So I'd have to jump this up. And I think if I put a block right over here, does this power when I do that? I never completely remember this stuff. It does. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that's perfect. All right, that's what I wanted to do. All right, awesome. Okay, so we got that figured out. Now, where do we really want it? Is this the right spot for it, or is it not the right spot? Do I come in and I turn and it's right here, the lever, and then I've got to go around the lever to get to the chest? I don't like that idea. I don't like having to go around that. Yeah, I could put it right here. I don't want to be right up against that, though, either. I know. Here I am. I'm going to be picky now. Now I'm getting picky about how things lay out. But that's what I love about the game. It's really fun to come up with this stuff. These guys may change as well. They may go up a little higher because we've got... what do we have here? I know I'm jumping all over the place, but things are just popping in my head as I've been thinking about them throughout the day. We've got this block here, and that's what we're meeting. We got 1, 2... We have 3 blocks, basically, before our next floor starts. So we could do something in here to kind of bring this ceiling up a little bit on each side and make this room look a little bit more interesting instead of just squaring it off up here with this. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. But that's kind of how I operate. I've got to throw a bunch of blocks down. And some people say, well, you just wasted a bunch of time. But I don't really see it that way. I see it as, well, I put this down. I see what I think about it. And then I think, well, wait a minute. You could do this and this. I also thought to myself what we could do is we could combine these corners into one sort of column that goes up on each of these corners and make one solid, very large, sturdy leg that goes up. Instead of having these little gaps here where it can't get through, why not bring this together and create one large leg? And we'd have 4 large legs down here instead of 8. If that makes sense. So there's that option as well. All right, let's think about what we got here. I think, yeah, maybe right... Oh, boy. I mean, I could run it right over here, too. Yeah, I could run it right over there. Do I have any smooth stone on me? I've got 39 right here. Oh, awesome. Okay, that's great. So if we go, we need to bring this down a little bit further so it's not in our way. I think that'll work right there. So if I do that right there, let's go ahead and knock. Let's grab a few more of these guys real quick. We've got 10. Okay, that should be enough to get me a little bit of something over here so I can see exactly what I'm dealing with. We're going to do like that right there, and let's take that out of there. And let's just do that right there like that. Okay, and I think what we're going to wind up doing is bringing this in a little bit further, but we'll do stairs that come down into that right there. So with that being our floor, we'll have to use a different block, of course, in order to do the button where we push to get this open. What if... Let's see here. It's going to be nighttime again. Let me iron this out a little bit, and I'll bring you back, okay? Welcome back. I think I got this ironed out. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out, though, for something a little bit different. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with the chiseled stone block right here. I like this guy a little bit better. He's got a little design to him. Why not have a little bit of design to him, you know? And we've got it going up and down now, and I've got the wiring kind of started here too. And I used a different thing. It was Wolf Chaser when we were doing the one downstairs. Said just use the stacked torches, the tiered redstone torches up to bring your signal from down here up, and that's what I did. Took me a minute or two to remember how to do it, but I got it worked out, so it works just fine. What I did notice is that if you watch the bottom pistons here as best you can, they all come up in unison. You see that? Now, if you watch the top ones, the second and fourth, this one and this one are slower. What I did down here was I went all repeaters across here, and it keeps the signal straight. So I've got the signal inverted here underneath where we click our switch, and then it's coming around here. Now, I didn't know how to get this to be any tighter through here, because once you put redstone right through here, it doesn't react anymore properly. Let's see here if I can do this. No, get those out of there. This does not. Well, wait a minute. Oh, now I've got a repeater here. Before I had a repeater here, the signal does this circle thing right here, so it's not going to work that way. But now that I've got this, okay, that works. You can't have the redstone if you don't know that. The redstone doing this it's not effective. And then back here, I've got it coming up to a redstone torch, powering this block, which is, of course, powering this redstone torch. A block on here, and there's a redstone torch on here, so that inverts that signal. And then the block on top is powered as well. And then I've got the line feeding right over the top to the upper row of pistons. Let's go back here so you guys can see it. Some of you probably just as simple as I am on this stuff, and some of you are probably extremely elaborate. So you can see right up here, boom, goes right up to here, and then comes across. So what I want to do, I think, is I want to take that out. And let's go ahead and get a little more dirt on the bar. In our Friday episode, which we will have, I'm not going to short you a Friday episode this week, as far as I know. Everything seems to be going, everything is on track to be just a normal rest of my week this week. Let's go up here. I think we can get up here. Yeah, we can. Beautiful. Awesome. So if I do this right here, that should clear up the delay in there. It's going to be a little more expensive, but I'm okay with that. And now we could just continue our redstone around and keep the signal going. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to extend that one out as far as it can go before we get to the next row of pistons down here. Shovel. And then all this is nice and tucked back behind here, and eventually, whenever I want to, I can come in and clean all of this up. Let's get we got some bricks. Beautiful. There we go. I guess I didn't get that back, did I? I'm not going to get that back, it doesn't look like. We'll just do that right there for now. So the one signal is going to be under the floor, which we'll never see. And then the other one's going to be up behind the wall in that little gap that I made sure I left, hopefully enough space for us to run some redstone in. And sure enough, it's going to work out. So it should now be in unison. The top one comes down a little bit slower than the top one does. The bottom one is faster to react, but then again, it's the signal's having to travel further to get to these upper pistons, and that's why it's doing that. So I'm good with that. That's great. Okay, so we've got that worked out. Woohoo! Nice. That didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to take me. It's just, it's just a matter of getting back into the swing of things, right, people? Right. And then we've got enough room here to kind of enclose the chests and decorate them up a little bit, too. So that's a good thing. So I can come in here, and I can actually bring these guys right over the top of that. They're not going to interfere with that at all. That's beautiful. I love that. We're going to do that and that. And I want these blocks back. Not so much the cobble as I do the andesite. We're going to do something like that right there and there. And then we need another one for right there. I'm cooking up some more of that smooth stone right here. I love that smooth stone. It's nice. It's a good block. And let's throw those guys in there. We're just going to make a bunch of slabs because that's going to be kind of the main theme of the floor down here. Very still a very industrial area right through here. Very industrial. So we're going to come across the front of this like so. And that cleans that up really nice, huh? It sure does. I love that. And up top here, it looks to me like I could do kind of a combination of cracked and regular bricks. We've got a bunch of bricks right now, so we don't want to make more. Yeah. Oh, you know what? We've got the stairs, too. I was thinking about the Nether Stairs, the Nether brick stairs up here instead of these guys here. I mean, I could do this right here. Like so. That cleans that up, gives it a nice little arch right there. I think the sun is about to go down, yeah. And then here, I come across. Now that only leaves us a one gap for the no, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because we're going to have chests right here. We need some chests. Is it going to be dark just yet? I probably should sleep, and then we'll run downstairs. We'll grab, what do we need? We'll just grab whatever chests we have, and we'll bring them up here. There we go. We can sleep. Oh, I've got a brand new pick to enchant as well. We've got 30 levels. Let's see if we can get that Fortune 2 pick. I was talking about Friday episode. I think I want to go into the abandoned mine shaft and see if we can get some of that shut down. Oh, and I hope we get a fortune pick because I found some amazing things. What was I looking for? Chests. Okay, we don't have any chests up here, but I know we do downstairs. Rascal? I know we do down here. Let's go downstairs and we'll take a look. We'll grab what we have. Spooky cave sounds. And we'll grab what we have and then we'll come back up. Oh, you know what? In between the chests, it might not be bad to put some barrels in. I'm going to drop that stuff in there for now. I don't need it just yet. There's another lever. We're going to drop that in there and the redstone torches. We're kind of done with that. I'll do the rest of them on my own to get them kind of set up. Okay, so we should have some extra chests right over here. We've got 11. Okay, that's good. Barrels. I need this, and I believe I've got some more wood right over here. I do. Awesome. Okay, so we should be able to make up, I hope, a couple of barrels. And the barrels are really simple to make. Just planks down each side. And then we got to go, oh, let's split these up, and we need actually this guy right here and this guy right here. Some barrels in there might look kind of cool. Let's go ahead and put this wood back. I love interacting with my base. That's why you see a lot of manual stuff going on, and maybe a bit of a farther travel distance to get from one point to the next, because I like to move about in the base. It's fun. It envelops me in my world and makes me feel like I'm part of it, and I am part of this world. This is my world. It's all coming out of my imagination and your imagination. So it's just an amazing place, right? Exactly. All right. So, excuse me. My afternoon person is gone now, officially gone. I am on my own at work. Oh, no, so I need to go like that and like that. Don't forget the back end of this to be covered up like that. And then if we put a barrel like that, yeah, there we go. And like that, we've got barrels. Wait, is this not right? Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it is activated all. Okay. So we've got that going for us. So that's what it's going to look like on the inside. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so let's see. The next thing we need to do, I do have some iron up here. Let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. 16 of those guys. Let's do this right here. I don't know how this is going to look. We'll see. But I was thinking iron bars across this stuff. Oh, it's grabbing the barrels, but it doesn't grab the chest. Now, why would it reach out and grab the barrels? Oh, I don't like that. That is so weird that it grabs the barrels, but not the chests. I'm not liking what it's doing with those barrels when it grabs the barrels. Let's get this out of here and this out of here. And maybe what we do is, let's just for a temporary fix here. Like that and like that. I know we can see the slime, but that's a bit of the industrial stuff going on here. Do that right there. Now we have access to everything here. We'll have to try to clean this area up underneath there and stuff. See what I mean? That's a lot of storage right there, guys. That's a whole lot of storage. I can put, you know, double chest of stone, double chest of stone. We could put smaller items in here that we don't have quite as much of, like the diorite, the andesite, the granite. All that stuff can go in here. I'm going to want at least a couple of chests up here for just cobble, just in case we need it for an emergency up here. Things like that. I don't know. What do you think of the iron bars? Having a block in the middle is not too shabby. That is not too shabby at all. Get them all? Probably. Let's go ahead and go back to these guys right here, and let's go. Aha! I see you up there. There we go. That looks pretty dang solid up there, doesn't it? We're going to put a little fence right around here so we don't fall in that hole. We'll put a little fence right there. That looks pretty solid right there. And then we can add our brick that we had. Into the back here. Let's get these out of here. And did I not have regular brick? We'll use the cracked ones for now. No, I don't want to settle. I want what I want. Why don't I have the other ones here too? I want what I want, dang it. Here we go. Do those guys right there, and oh. Okay. He is so smooth, can you believe it? Something like that right there, and then don't forget our ceiling is here. So that's going to enclose all of that right there. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. I'm a little surprised though that the iron bars were attaching to the barrels. But once you open it, of course, there is no barrel. There is no attachment anyways. You can't see the barrels when it's closed. But that's not so bad. That kind of divides that up. But we could have the same thing over here. Now over here, what I'm thinking about doing is this will be 6 separate chests, 6 smaller chests. And then this will go back to, well, let's say 2 double chests and then a single chest and the same thing all the way around the room. Like that. So we'll have a variety of large storage and small storage in each of the areas. I wonder what the nether brick fencing would look like. Not fencing, but the walls, the bricks. Do I have any up here? Stairs? I've got some brick there. It means going to the nether and doing a bunch of netherrack digging is what it means. But that's no big deal. I'm fine with that. I don't think I have any in here. No, I sure don't. Yeah, no. Okay, so I don't have any of that in here. But I bet those would look pretty good too. And I'm okay with the slime showing right here. A way to probably fix some of that so you don't see quite a bit, because I know some folks are going to be like, ugh, I don't really like how that slime block looks. You could actually do something of that nature right there, and then you would not see it at all. But then we've got a lip in front of this. So let me know what you guys think of that, okay? And then behind it, we'll just use brick and stuff and enclose it behind there, and you won't... you know, you won't be able to see any of that stuff back in there. Any of the wires and things like that, you know. But I think that's a good start. I feel like that is going to be a ton of storage up here. Tons of storage. And then I also thought what we could do, I mentioned last episode we do maybe a second floor storage, but then I thought to myself, I don't think I want to do that. let's do that. We could add more storage in here. We could make this entire room storage as well. Maybe food storage. Food storage, the sugar cane, the bamboo, all the woods. Maybe one side is all the food items, and then one side is all of the wood and the vines and, you know, the organic type materials that you collect. Flowers, dyes, all that stuff. And over here is the stone, iron, gold, things like that that are processed down, all come in this side of the room. It's my thought. So give me some feedback. I would love it. I feel like we could do something with this though up here. I feel like the brick is just gives this little thing right here gives us an opportunity to kind of change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? And just get away from all the gray in here, because I do agree it does get to be a lot of gray after a while. Let's go ahead and let's drop all that stuff in here. There we go. Off you go now. We'll keep those guys on us, I guess, because I have to. And we've got a few more iron bars. Let's go see if we've got some brick downstairs. I think we might. I think we might have some brick made up downstairs. Netherrack brick. And then we can turn it into the stairs. Hopefully. I thought about using the brighter red up here too, but I'm just not so sure about that. We are going to have the brighter red in our nether room when we build another room. Let's see. We got nothing in there. Oh, yep, there was 17 in here. Okay. And nothing in there. Okay, wow. All right, so that is all pretty much used. What about in here? 239. We got some of these nether brick walls too. We could do that. We could look at that. Quartz, not the white blocks. It's just in an industrial area of the build, I just do not see the white blocks coming into play. I just don't. I want it to be rugged and bricks and stone and, you know, all that good stuff to kind of just keep it looking really solid and sturdy. You know, you could be dropping stone up here and all kinds of stuff. So you got to be careful with what your floor is made out of everything else, right? The walls, you just got to be careful. The entire structure is sitting on top of this. This is the major foundation that we had. Now that guy's still there. Maybe the iron bars are stopping that lava. We could test this. Oh, God, I didn't pick that up. Did it go right into the lava? I bet it did. Yeah, right into the lava. Both of them. You jerks. Okay, we'll test this one, too. Let's get this one fired up and ready to go. Oh, I got that. I got that one. There we go. I got that one, too. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that allows the heat from the lava to go out and burn these posts. All right, so we were looking at the brick. Let's take a look and see. I know, it takes me a while to get anything done because I just like to, I love to plan stuff out. And I'll build something and then I got to come back for it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe it's 10. 10. I need 10 of these in order to do this. So if I do this right here. Now we could go this route with it as well. Oh, that might be a that might sell me right here. And then we can go no. There we go. Then we can go regular like this. We can go this route as well. Like that. Okay. And then there is the other option where we had it before, and I really love using the blocks in this way. Yes, like so, and then down like this here. It just gives you that really cool indent right there that adds a little bit of flavor to the wall. So we could do that route as well. What if we were to add something like that right there? Ooh, what if we dig these out of here? Yeah, you're not going to hook up to anything. No, that's not going to work. That looks, yeah, that's, okay. Forget that. They're not going to connect together, I see. I mean, we could go back to the iron bars in here. It just, I don't like the way they attach to that barrel. You know? I don't like the way they attach the barrels. Let me know what you guys think, okay? If you got some suggestions, throw them at me. I would appreciate that very much. Let's, since we've got this kind of wired up and figured out, and I can finish the rest of that, let's do a little bit of enchanting. Let's go see if we can't get ourselves some nice enchantments on this guy right here. Let's throw those in there. We'll throw those right in there, and we'll put those right there. There's our bucket of water. We want that back. There's our dirt. Workbench, a few sticks. There we go. Beautiful. I don't want to turn these guys this way because it's going to block all of that post. And I just don't... Well, I guess we could take a look at it and see. Let's do it. Let's do it so you guys can see that too. Another option here. Well, I'm thinking about it. And we're going to go like that and like that. That and like that. Wow, it just kind of squares it off pretty nice too. We still have the depth of our posts down here at the bottom, but we don't at the top, and that's why I kind of like them going the way they were going, like that and like that, because we still have this depth of the post showing in between here. Like that. There we go. And yeah, if you've got an idea for what we could do here, that would be great. I don't want to push the barrels back any further. I don't want to do that. But there's probably some options. You guys probably think of something too. Let's go enchant. Let's go enchant our pick. Let's see if we get that fortune pick. I'll be right back, okay? Give me 1 second and I shall return. And welcome back. Another wart for days, I tell you. This stuff grows so fast, too. I don't pick it nearly as often as I should. We've got almost a couple stacks of it, though. And I love how fast you can plant things now. It's just so nice to be able to just slap that stuff down really quick. Boom, there we go. Two stacks, a little over 2 stacks of nether wart right now, which is great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep your fingers crossed. We are looking for fortune 2. Fortune 2, Fortune 1 even, Fortune on a diamond pick, level 30. I wonder if I should go 30 or 28. Efficiency 4, dang it. Oh my god, that's 2 efficiency 4 picks now that I've got, with just efficiency 4 on it. Man. Yeah, I don't have any picks in here. That kind of bites, man. That does bite a little bit. Put all of our picks in here. So there's no fortune. Yeah, these are our picks right here. You can see we got efficiency 4, efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. That's our other pick that's just about shot. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4 is the one I'm using right now. This one is probably going to get pretty expensive to fix at the moment. Here's another efficiency 4. So we could combine these and get efficiency 5. And then efficiency 4, silk touch, unbreaking 1. We do have silk touch, which is a nice thing. But I'm only down to 4 diamonds right now. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. We're going to do it. Maybe I'll get lucky, and the enchanting gods will be pleased with me. I've got 27 levels. You can get a pretty good pick at 26 to 28. I've noticed that too. So let's do that right there, and 26. No, I don't want it. I don't want that. I don't want it. Never mind. Never mind. We'll try again on a different day. I think that's going to be there. I'm not going to be able to do anything until I do something to get that. So I'm going to... Dang it! I really wanted fortune. I really wanted some fortune. But that's not going to happen today. So we've got ourselves a backup pick. So what we're going to do... Well, let's put this lapis away. I'm going to need some diamonds to make repairs on stuff, but I don't want to harvest all the diamonds that I have found. There's 2 options I have here right now. I could take my silk touch pick, and I can... You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my silk touch pick with us. Come with me. Let's take this with us. Let's Let's go down. Oh, let's go down into the branch mine. I scored really well. I did some branch mining the other day. This, as you can see, has gone off a little bit farther. These guys all go down, I would say, several hundred blocks. I don't know exactly how many because I don't, really keep track, but of how many blocks I've gone. This one got really hairy down here, so you can see I've got a chunk of diamonds right here, and then again, I was waiting for the fortune pick because I really, really want a fortune pick. You can see I've been cutting through the abandoned mine shaft. I'm not like lighting up a whole bunch of it though. Where are the rest of them at? I've got several chunks. There's granite right there. I'm thinking about doing the ceiling downstairs either out of concrete or granite. Light gray concrete or granite. What do you think? We have granite downstairs as the ceiling, and it's kind of a nice color to back everything else up. I got another chunk of diamond right here. We are in the silk touch. Yeah, so I can grab these guys up right now, and I could do this. And I could keep them in block form. That's 6 right there. Oh, look at this. This guy is still floating down here. Must have unloaded the chunk, huh, when I left. And then I've got this guy right here as well. That's another... So now we're up to 14 blocks of diamond. That's as far as I went. This is as far as I dug. And then we've got these ones in the back, and I've got the ones over by the lava as well. We don't have diamond armor yet. That's something I've been kind of going for, but again, I'm waiting for that fortune pick so we can really monopolize on these diamonds and get as many as possible out of it. And it's just not happening for me. That fortune book is really just, that fortune pick is very elusive to me this time around. Normally, it's kind of one of the picks I usually get right away, and I take it with me, and I've got it, going with me all the time. Or what I do is I take the silk touch with me, I silk touch all the coal and everything else, I take it back to base, and then I break it up there. And here I got another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks of that. So I guess I could just spend the stuff, right? I could just bust the diamonds up, spend them, and then I'm going to find more. You guys have told me, that those of you who are playing this world, that there's a lot of, diamonds down in here. So, I could do that. 19 blocks of diamonds, and that doesn't include the additional at least 3 down here that are above the lava. So, how much is it going to cost to fix this guy? Let's see how much it costs to fix this guy right here. Let's take... that's only 1 diamond. I'm going to have to break some of these just to fix this pick one more time. I think I've fixed this, I want to say, about 4 times now. It may be getting a little too expensive to fix. Let's do 3 of these guys up. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do those guys up right there. Oh, wrong spot. Wrong place. Back to the workshop. We need our anvil here. Okay, so if I put this guy in here, that's going to cost me 16 levels, not even to get it almost full. That's 17 levels. 18 levels to fully fix that, and 3 diamonds. It will last me a good long time again. I thought I had an unbreaking 3 pick. Just unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4. Let's put that over there. Efficiency 3 and breaking 3. This is our guy that we've been using upstairs while we've been working. I love him. I think he's great. I've got a diamond shovel too that needs repair. How much is the diamond shovel going to cost me? So now it looks like I'm going to be off to the zombie spawner to have to do some work on the zombie spawner. 1. Yeah, see, that's 2. It's not even worth putting that 3rd diamond in there. So 2 diamonds to fix the shovel. It is silk touch, efficiency, unbreaking. Unbreaking 3 would be better, but we don't have that. Efficiency 3 is nice to have. I can dig really well with this thing. I know. Decisions, huh? I almost feel like this is probably the better deal. Instead of spending an extra diamond and one extra level for a full pick, this one is just about full. I'm going to do that right there. Now, what is it going to cost me to fix my shovel? I'm not even going to get a full... I haven't even fixed this shovel yet. I'm not going to fix the shovel just yet. We're not going to do it just yet. 2 diamonds, 16 diamond blocks. Why do I have this? I have no idea. Just because. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. I have a feeling, though, if I take this pick back there, doesn't it give me the same enchant option? I don't have 17 levels. I'm down to 10 levels now. So we're down to being like almost broke again. So what I think next episode what we're going to do is we are going to break into the abandoned mine shaft and we're going to start lighting it up and getting it taken care of because it is, well, it's getting to be a problem. Let me show you one more thing, guys, before we say goodbye real fast. You might find this kind of interesting too. I did. Do you hear that? We got spiders right here. So there is spiders. I believe it's a cave spider spawner. I'm almost, dead certain on that because I have gone up. I actually spotted one. We have 2 in our general area here. I'm guessing that that's what this is up in here, and I am very tempted, just so we have a string supply and spider eye supply, is putting something together with them. Not something that's an XP farm or anything like that, just something that we can have them die in. We just come down here, stand AFK, they just get ground up, say they get washed to an area that's got a cactus on it, they grind up on the cactus and all the drops go into hoppers, and we've got string and spider eyes for days, is what I'm thinking about doing with that. Because, yeah, XP, no. All they do is continuously, eventually, somehow, you wind up getting poisoned, and I just cannot stand being poisoned by them. They are so dangerous, these things. I would rather them just be in a controlled area, contained, and just getting, ground up like crazy is what I'd like to see them do. All right, that is going to have to wrap up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. I want you to have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.